Hello dear students, I am Assistant Professor Priyanka Kashit from Department of Chemistry, SSGM College, Kopargaon. Today I will discuss with you the analytical course CCTP 8. In that course, fifth unit is solid liquid extraction. After going through this unit, students will be able to approaches for performing solid liquid extraction of compounds from solid samples, understand the principles of operation oxalate extraction and its applications, to select the most appropriate solvent for oxalate extraction, other approaches for performing solid liquid extraction, their limitations and benefits, oxalate sonication and shake flasks. Classical approaches. Introduction. The extraction of organic compounds including pesticides, polyacrylic aromatic hydrocarbons and phenols from matrices, example soil, sewage, sludges, vegetables, plants, etc., have historically been carried out by using oxalate extraction. Alternate approaches to oxalate extraction do exist and include the use of mechanical shaking, often referred to as a shake flask extraction or ultrasound in the form of sonic bath. The mode of the operation of all extraction system is that organic solvent under the influence of heat and pressure which desorbs solvent and diffuse the organic compounds from the sample matrix, allowing them to transfer into the bulk organic solvents. Then it is the graph of typical extraction profile for the recovery of an organic compound from a solid matrices. Recovery versus time, arbitrary is the unit, and the graph is showing the typical extraction. Soxless extraction, there is a apparatus of Soxless extraction is shown in figure. The apparatus of Soxless extraction consists of solvent, reservoir, extraction body and electric heat source. Example, an isomantle. Mantle means the cap, etc. And a water cooled reflux condenser. Two variations of apparatus are possible. One in which the solvent vapor passes outside A, or alternatively within the body of the apparatus B. As the mode of operations of both is the same, only the former will be described in a detail. Soxalate extraction use a range of organic solvent to remove organic compounds from predominantly solid matrices. Soxalate extraction. The solid simple is placed in a porous thimble, means cellulose, or a thimble means the metal cap or plastic cap, which is closed at the one end, which is located in the inner tube of the extractor body. Often other materials are mixed with the solid samples for specific purposes. The extractor body is then fitted to a round bottom flask containing the chosen organic solvent and a reflux condenser. By heating the solvent with an isomantle electric heating device, it is the isomantle, the solvent will gradually become a vapor and pass vertically through the tube marked A. It is shown in previous slide. As the solvent vapor continues to rise, it eventually come into contact with the reflux condenser, where the solvent vapor condenses and descends into the extractor body. Within the extractor body is located the sample containing thimble, which now slowly fills with the solvent. The passage of warm solvent through the sample containing thimble extracts any organic compounds contained within it. The extract containing solvent now rises within the extractor body and also within the tube B is shown in previous slide. Soxhlet extraction. The latter is actually a tube within a tube with the entrance for the rising extract containing solvent located at the top end. Once the extract containing solvent reaches the top of the tube, it enters the inner tube which is connected to the round bottom flask. The solvent entering this inner tube causes a siphoning action. Both empire solvent from the extractor body and connecting tubing, all of which returns to the round bottom flask. As the extract containing solvent will normally have higher boiling point than the original pure solvent, it is preferentially retained in the round bottom flask, thus allowing fresh solvent to uh, recirculate. This allows fresh solvent to extract the organic compound from the sample within the thimble. This solvent cycle is repeated many times, typically at a rate 4 cycles per hour for several hours, typically between the 6 and 24 hours. While the process of Soxhlet extraction has been described with one set of apparatus, it is possible to operate with many sets of apparatus as a space in a fume cupboard allows. Soxhlet extraction is normally regarded as the benchmark technique in a solid liquid extraction against which all over extraction technique are compared. This is because while the process is slow up to 24 hours and uses large volumes of organic solvents, the extraction recoveries are regarded as high. This is the important point in our syllabus. Then automated Soxhlet extraction or Soxtek. It is also important point. Soxtek extraction, there is a three stages process is used to obtain more rapid extraction than in Soxhlet extraction. In the first stage, a sample containing thimble is immersed in boiling solvent for approximately 60 minutes. Then the sample containing thimble is removed from the solvent and process continued as the Soxhlet extraction approach. This second stage is repeated for up to 60 minutes. In, a, in the final stage, solvent evaporation takes place within the Soxhlet apparatus, reducing the final extract volume to 1 to ml in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Then advantages of Soxhlet over Soxhlet extraction are as follows. Automated Soxhlet extraction or Soxhlet, there are advantages. First advantage is rapid extraction, approximately 2 hours per sample compared to up to 24 hours of Soxhlet extraction. Means it is the first advantage, it is the rapid extraction. Then automated Soxhlet extraction or Soxtek, it is rapid extraction. Then smaller solvent uses. Small solvent is uses only 20% of the solvent volume of Soxhlet extraction. Then third advantage is sample is concentrated directly within the apparatus. Then there is a three steps of extraction are shown in diagram. Soxhlet apparatus using three steps extraction procedure. First, a diagram is boiling extraction of organic compounds occur by immersing the thimble in a boiling solvent. Then second, B diagram, middle one. Rising thimble containing the sample is raised above the solvent and process continues as per Soxhlet extraction. Then third diagram is shown the recovery concentration of sample containing extract takes place by evaporation, simultaneously collecting the distilled solvent which can be reused or disposed. Other approaches for solid liquid extraction. First one is sonication. Use sound waves 20 kilohertz to agitate a sample in a container immersed in an organic solvent. Two approaches for sonications are possible. First, a sonic probe or sonic bath. After placing a known quantity of solid sample, typically zero point 0.5 to 5 gram, in a suitable glass container, enough organic solvent is added to cover the sample. The sample is then sonicated for approximately 3 minutes. Then the extract containing solvent is separated from the sample by centrifugation and or filtration, and fresh solvent added. The process is then repeated a further 2 times and all of the extract containing solvent sample are combined. Some mild heating of the solvent or sample can occur due to the sonic action. A summary of the extensive applications of ultrasonic extraction is shown. A range of compounds have been extracted from the matrices, example soil and sediment sample, as well as a diverse range of other matrices, including plants, example tobacco, root, leaves, and or extracts, etc., animal feeds and animal body components, example livers. Then an alternative approach for a solid liquid extraction is a shake flask extraction. In this extraction technique, agitation is either provided by hand or by mechanical shaker. A sample 0.5 to 5 gram is placed into a suitable glass container and enough organic solvent is added to cover the sample. The sample is then agitated by shaking for approximately 3 to 5 minutes. Then the extract containing solvent is separated for the sample by centrifugation and or filtration, and fresh solvent is added. The process is then repeated a further 2 times and all of the extract containing solvent sample combined. Multiple extraction can be easily carried out by using the shake flask approach with the aid of mechanical laboratory shakers. There are the other approaches for the solid liquid extractions. Thank you for watching the video.